Hello, it's Tristan here from PropertyToolkit. Today I just want to run through a few hints and tips on how you can find motivated sellers and struggling vendors in your area. So what we're going to do is just going to head on in and log into the dashboard. This just loads up and gives you a little brief insight into what's going on in your local area. Just giving a little bit of the details about what's happened since you last logged in and everything else like that. But today I'm just going to be using the search function. And here you can see we've got plenty of different properties and options and ways to be able to find landlords or people who might be a little bit more motivated to sell their property. So what we can do here is if we wanted to find someone who's really struggled and their property's just been on the market for a little bit too long, we can just simply select the amount of time that we want to see that their property's been on the market for. So what this would do is if you selected 1 week, that's going to select any time between 1 week and 2 weeks. If you select 2 weeks, that's going to set any time between 2 and 3 weeks of being on the market. If it was say 1 month, it would be between 1 month and 2 months on the market. If you go on anything over that, all of these little things are just date ranges. So it'll choose how long that property has been on the market for. So for example, if we just wanted to say we want a property that's been on the market for 4 months, we just simply click search. That's just going to load up any property that's been on for more than 4 weeks. Hopefully if we type in for 3 weeks, we're going to find a few more. Oddly, we're not finding any at the moment. So I'll just bring all of them back up so you can just see all those properties there. And then what you can do is here is you can turn around and select any keywords that you're looking for that your property to have. And you can mix and match those if you like. So if you just wanted cash buyers and a short lease property, then you can just click search and find those. That's just then going to return a few different selection of properties that might be flats in your area. So by opening that up now here, you can see I've got a 2-bedroom flat. It's being sold on an online auction. It's got no chain. And this actually looks like it could be quite a little interesting little opportunity. And it's got a short lease. So that gives you a really good idea how you can find quite niche properties just by quite easily searching. The other thing that you can do is you can turn around and select, if you were looking for say a rent-to-rent or a rent-to-serviced accommodation or HMO, you can quite easily find those properties by dropping into the lettings data. So by doing that, it then pulls up all the properties that are in the area that we found that are available to let. And again, you can use keywords to be able to go through those. And you might want parking if you were looking for, say, something that was a serviced accommodation. Or if you wanted an HMO, this is also going to flag anything that's got the word house share in it. So you could do that as well. The other bit here that we've got is this little date bar here is rather powerful. The third one along actually allows you to select the date that the property is available to rent. So unlike on the major property portals when you go in and you can see that property is available to rent and it might say available immediately and available now, you can't actually search that. But whereas here we've given you the ability to find those properties, and that means you'll be able to target landlords where they've got properties that are empty and available to rent now. So I'm just simply going to click OK, and that's just going to bring up properties that are available to rent now. And this just gives you literally the date there and when they're available to rent, and all of that information is just coming up straight away. So this just makes it a really simple way to be able to find rental properties that you might want to target, and especially ones where they're just sitting available to rent now. And then what you could do is, say for example you found a property like this that you're interested in, then you could simply just, I'll actually do it on the next one here, you could take a look inside, have a look at the floor plan of the property, and you'll see, look, that's obviously got 3 bedrooms there, over a couple of floors. And you might think, oh, that could be quite a good little HMO. What we could then do there is we could just click mark interested. So we then save that property for later. And then that automatically goes into our pipeline. So then in here, we can then go back through and find out any of the deals that we found that we thought were of interest, to go back to them and then be able to head out and contact those people. If we then wanted a spreadsheet of all of those addresses and all those properties that we wanted to target, we can just simply click in, download and get copies of all of those. So that's just a quick example of how PropertyToolkit can help you and be really quite powerful in finding motivated sellers, struggling landlords, just using our keyword search function. If you've got any questions or you'd like to find out more, please drop them in below. That's Tristan from PropertyToolkit, and I look forward to hearing from you.